Okay, this week we're going to talk about theme for your cup and saucer. And really, how to develop that theme is up to you, but I want to give you a few thoughts on it. First of all, small sculpted additions can go a long way to communicate your theme. So just sculpting little tidbits and adding them on to help you communicate. But they have to be more three-dimensional. They have to have a visual presence. So don't rely on just drawing onto the surface of your cup and saucer to communicate the theme, but try to make it more three-dimensional, having depth to it, sticking out. Creating texture can help. Might work for you, might not, but creating texture on the surface of your project can help communicate ideas. And the photo here shows you tinfoil, string or thread at the end of a feather. We've talked about using your shoe, things around the house, your stamps. Also carving. You know, we created that loop tool, but you can use other objects around your house to create a carving tool, like a staple or a pen spring. The spring inside a pen can work well for carving onto the surface. And the reason that's a little bit different than drawing is because you can work with the depth and the shape of what you're carving. And then, of course, pressing into the clay to create texture might work for you. You could also use your slip or make more slip, watered down clay to create interesting surfaces. So the ones pictured here had the slip smeared onto the surface and then texturized after that. Adding a sculptural element to your project can also help tell your story. So whatever your opposites are, you may want to make your cup into something, or make your saucer, be able to add those additions to it. Just make sure that you're scoring and slipping, and usually we do these sculptural elements through pinching, rolling, pinching, and shaping. Also make sure you're always wrapping your project up in plastic. If it dries out and you add soft clay to it, it won't hold. The things will fall apart. Cutting design into the clay could work for you. You could create that saucer and make those edges into waves. But you'll also notice they've added texture here and also a drawn line underneath it. So how do you decide? Usually artists will use more than one of these techniques to communicate. It can also help to seek artists out on Instagram in hopes that they will have a how-to video. So the cups at the right are by Andrew Clark, and he's And Clark on Instagram. And you'll see that he's both pressed texture and added pieces onto his cup to tell his story or communicate what his theme is. And you don't know until you go. You really have to try it out to see what it is that you like. The cup at the left is by Lori Phillips, and Lori Phillips Ceramics on Instagram. All right, good luck, be brave, and let me know if you have any questions.